So, Olivia, you were saying that some people were trying to say that you were 80% African, therefore you couldn't be an exotical. Those are the people who have the idea of being mixed means you are 75% black. They mean to say that you're mixed if you have one grandparent that is of another race. Well, the thing is about that situation is someone with a grandparent that is of another race is not particularly only non-African ancestry, because you can inherit as little as 17% ancestry from your grandparent up to 33% from your grandparent. This is why they always say a griff, which is someone who is basically a person with one grandparent that's white, can be anything from 15% white to 35% white, because you can inherit as little as 15% of ancestry, European ancestry, from a white grandparent. So this is why it includes a lot of us who fall under the 85% range. And you obviously do fall under the 85% range since you're 80% black. So technically that would include you. But the reason I was saying it was not because of any mixed ancestry. Like I said, the video that I included you in was a video I was talking about basically people who are lighter skin to light skin and brown skin with a phenotype that looked mixed race. So I was showing those people who had higher percentages of African, like 80-90% black African ancestry, while dark-skinned black people only had like 70% black in them. This was to show that dark skin and an unambiguous phenotype doesn't mean you're more black than another person who's lighter skinned with a phenotype that is more ambiguous. So that was all I was talking about there. And when I presented you with the other people, nobody from the audience, at least, like no comments or anything were made on you being possibly a dark-skinned, unambiguous black woman. Now, the people who were saying that on your channel were only saying that because you look dark-skinned, basically, on your videos now, because you are tanned and because of the different lighting to them. So that's why they said that. According to the photos I'm showing, you in the winter look a lot lighter skinned. Okay, you don't look light skinned to me per se. You would be more brown skinned. But some people call that light skin too. Like, you're the same color as Beyoncé, from what I can see. You look like you're a 400 in Fenty. I've seen people call people who were a 400 in Fenty light skinned before. It just depends on the individual. People call Tyra Banks light skinned sometimes. Some people will go as far as to call Angela Bassett light skinned, and she's darker than you. So, people will call all sorts of people light skinned. But, and the reality of it, you're brown skinned, obviously. A light brown hue, a caramel hue. Now, talking about the whole brown skin exotical thing, I think that you fit the experience of it. And to me, I don't think to be exotic you have to be mixed. There's plenty of dark-skinned black women who are fully African. They are the epitome of exotic, basically, because for them, how many people are fully African? Not many people in America, because most black Americans are mixed. So if you have a full African phenotype, that is exotic. Your phenotype is influenced by your Asian heritage. That is exotic because the Asian heritage is exotic. So technically, yes, you fall into that category of exotic, and you fall into the category of being brown skin, so then, yeah, that would be right. Now, as far as your experience, you've talked about your experience being treated as a Blasian, basically, and a lot of people seeing you as mixed race or biracial because of your phenotype. And as you can see, many of the people I have here are people who are Blasian. And many of the celebrity lookalikes you have are people who are either biracial or they are put into the category of what some of the other sectors call exoticals or whatever. They call them people who have features that are atypical for Black Americans, who are basically racially ambiguous features. So that's why I'm just showing that you do have a lot in common with them, so I could understand why your experience has been that of someone who looks mixed race. You are told often that you look mixed race, and that's how your life is going to be. If you were 98% African, it wouldn't matter, you'd still be treated that way, you see. So it is what it is, you know. And I know that a lot of people might feel that's uncomfortable, especially if you're over 90% African and people don't think you are. It bothers them. But anyway, that's not even the topic of this video, since you're not. But my point is that that's the reason people had an issue with you being called exotical, is because of your tan, mainly. If you were 80% African and you were the hue that you are in these photos here, where your natural complexion is, you know, if you had your normal caramel, untanned complexion, they would basically probably say that you were more of, I guess, an exotical because of your skin tone. But it's silly to me because it's like, your skin is your skin no matter what, right? So people know you can tan, and people know it's summer, people know it's August, but people are too dumb to realize that people's skin tone changes over the year. So, I mean, they should make room for that. But no one really understands that with brown skins, because they don't understand the excessive amounts of tanning that brown skins do, basically. So then it surprises them, you know, and that can actually cause some problems. But anyway, the point is, you know, I do think that you would fit into the brown skin exotical category. There's a lot of channels that are catered to the brown skin exoticals, and a lot of them look like you. Also, I've seen people who tried to claim they were exoticals that were like 85% black, and things of that nature. So if you're thinking like, as far as that sector, that's not the issue. It's just the fact that you're tanned. Because some people can be like really high percentages of African ancestry. And yeah. But, yeah, I would say that for you, I mean, like, as far as your phenotype, your experience, and the things you talk about on your channel, they align a lot with what a lot of the other people call brown-skinned exoticals going through, basically. And then your comments kind of show that, too. A lot of different aspects of gaslighting and things of that nature, you know, and some people seeming like they're triggered when you talk about that experience and things of that nature. Yeah, it reminds me of some of the things the other people complain about. But yeah, I just wanted to show some of your photos, especially just to let people see that, you know, this is how you naturally look without the sun exposure. So, I mean, without the tanning. Because people, I think they got confused. And, you know, it bothers people sometimes when they think someone looks dark-skinned who's talking about looking mixed, because they think that they don't like what they look like or something, or are trying to be something else. But that's not the case with you. You're just basically telling your true experience, you know, and you're being honest, you know. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say in this video. I really like your content, though, all around, not just about this. Like, I like your divested content. It's really great. So, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, everyone, and comment down below. Have a great day. Bye.